Basma is anemic. She's one of over 2 billion people worldwide who suffer from this exhausting condition. She has no appetite, she's tired, and she can't concentrate. There's not enough iron in her blood to allow it to carry sufficient oxygen to her body and her brain. Without treatment, the disorder will have long-term effects on Basma's health, and she could even die. Iron deficiency anemia is the most widespread nutritional disorder in the world. It's particularly severe in the Middle East, and it affects rich as well as poor. It's often a hidden disease, and young children and women of childbearing age suffer the most. Children can suffer irreversible mental and physical damage. Women with severe anemia can die in childbirth and miscarry their unborn children.
People live with anemia, but they can't work well. People live with anemia, but they can't think well. If you can't live well, and if you can't think well, how you can make your better life? We can't.
Basma is getting specialist treatment from Dr. Ibrahim, a nutritional expert at a clinic in Cairo. Young children are especially vulnerable to iron deficiency. They need a constant supply of iron to grow properly.
Here we are facing many problems of anemia. I find that she is very pale from the conjunctiva of her eye and her pallor of the lip, okay, and also in the nail. Her weight is 18 kilogram, which is not suitable for her age, which is 5 years and 11 months. And also her height is 109 centimeter, which is not also suitable for her age. This child is not growing well, even physical or mental, and this will affect her in the school age. When the starting school age next year, okay, she will get some educational problems if she is not well treated now.
Because of complex social and cultural issues, over 50% of the population of some countries in the Middle East suffer from iron deficiency anemia. It stunts the health of entire populations and slows down productivity. The economic consequences of a tired, weak and iron-deficient workforce can run into billions of dollars.
Now, when you translate iron deficiency, this lack of productivity, to actual money terms, you come up with amounts of up to $4 to $8 per capita per year. Now, times 60 million inhabitants, for instance, that's a huge amount of money, and that's really to be taken very seriously.
One of the most effective ways to combat iron deficiency anemia is to add iron to staple foods that everybody eats, a process known as iron fortification. Here, bread is the staple food. Western countries have been fortifying bread and cereals for the last 50 years. But in the Middle East, the idea is still quite new, and the process has thrown up a number of problems. The idea is to add iron to flour so that everybody will get their recommended dose of iron when they eat their daily bread. It was in Egypt, the ancient land of the pharaohs, that legend says bread making was invented many thousands of years ago. Loaves were often buried with the dead to provide them with sustenance on their journey to the afterlife.